Hello everyone. Today's topic for physics class will be dimensional analysis. Now what actually is dimensional analysis? First we learn its definition. According to the definition, the powers of the base quantities, mass, length and time, which are used to represent the physical quantity meaning the derived quantities, which are derived from the base quantities. Base quantities, we have studied 7 base quantities. These 3 we will be discussing regularly. The mass, length and time are called as its dimensions. Powers are called as dimensions. And study of this whole is called as dimensional analysis. Now what are the base quantities we will be using or we will be going through? Base quantities that we'll be frequently using are mass, length and time, written as capital M, capital L and capital T. Now for writing down the dimensional formulas, a symbol is there and the symbol is the square bracket. You will be writing anything which you have to represent as dimensions in the square brackets. Now, if we write the dimensions of a quantity, say velocity, we all know velocity's formula is equal to displacement over time. Now how will we write down the dimensions? Any quantity which is measured with the help of a scale or a ruler, they all come under the category of length, meaning their dimensions will be equal to L. Displacement is also measured with the help of ruler, then its dimensions would be equal to L. And writing the square bracket meaning you are writing on the dimensional formula. Divided by time as you know should be capital T. Then the dimensional formula for velocity will be. Now for velocity you will put a square bracket sign with the velocity because it will represent that on the right hand side you people are now going to represent its dimensional formula. L power 1 because it is in the numerator, T power minus 1 because it was in the denominator. Then the dimensional formula for velocity will be Lt minus 1, means velocity has one dimension in length and has minus one dimension in time. Discussing some more quantities, we can, number 1, we studied velocity. Dimension for velocity was Lt minus 1. Second quantity, this was first. Second quantity we can consider acceleration. Now writing down its formula, what is acceleration? It is equal to change in velocity over time. A change in velocity is also velocity. Then we have two dimensions of velocity here, Lt minus 1, previously because we have discussed, divided by time. If you will collect this formula, it will be Lt minus 2. Hence the dimensional formula for acceleration is Lt minus 2. Coming to a third quantity, say force. First of all, you need to write down the formula for force because it is not necessary that you should learn all these dimensions. You can derive whenever you want, but provided you should know any formula for the physical quantity. Formula for force is mass into acceleration. Right? Now mass exactly should be written as capital M. Mass has the dimension capital M. Acceleration we have discussed before, Lt minus 2. Then the dimensions of force will be, dimensional formula for force rather, will be mLt minus 2. Power 1, or you will not write down the power, both are correct. Then coming to fourth quantity, we might go back to the basic quantities. Like if I have to write the dimensions of height or radius or thickness or length, breadth, height, right, width, they all are measured with the help of a ruler. Now anything that is measured with the help of ruler has the dimensions L, meaning they all have the dimension as L. Now going to a quantity next is called area. Now for area you can write down any of the formula that you know. Suppose formula is length into breadth, area of a rectangle. Dimensions for length L, dimension for breadth also L because measured with the help of a scale, ruler. Then the dimension for area will be L square. So you will say area has a dimensional formula as L square. Dimension and length is 2. Right? Then coming to next quantity is volume. Now any formula for volume. Here we discussed rectangle. Now we can discuss if say cube. So the volume of cube as we all know is length cube or side cube. Or if you don't want to use this formula, you can use, right, volume of a sphere. Formula is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now 4 by 3 is a number, hence dimensionless. इसके कोई dimension नहीं होते. Pi is also a number. It is also dimensionless. Now coming to r. R is radius. Dimension will be L. R कितनी है? 3. Then the dimension for volume will be, directly you can write as L cube. So the dimensions of volume is L cube. The next quantity is pressure. Pressure is force over area. Dimensions for force are mLT minus 2. Dimensional formula for area is L2. Then the dimensional formula for pressure will be mL minus 1, T minus 2. Same dimensional formula will be of modulus of elasticity. Names will be Young's modulus, bulk modulus and modulus of rigidity, which we will study further. Then comes the next quantity which has the same symbol but it is capital P for pressure. It is small p for linear momentum. Formula for linear momentum is mass into velocity. Mass capital N, velocity Lt minus 1. So the linear momentum's formula will be mLt minus 1. Same dimensional formula will be for impulse. You can note down one more point here, that is called impulse. Next is work done. Formula is force into displacement. Dimensions for force mLt minus 2, displacement L. The dimensional formula for work will be mL2 T minus 2. Then comes the next quantity called power. The dimensions for power we will calculate using this formula. Formula is work over time because power is the rate of doing work. Work mL2 T minus 2. This. Then time is capital T. Finding out the dimensional formula for power will be mL2 T minus 3. The next quantity for the dimensional formula. Next quantity is energy. Write down any formula for energy. You can use the formula mgh, where m is mass, g acceleration due to gravity, h height. Or you can use the formula half mv square, which is the formula for kinetic energy. Now, mass, capital M, g. G is also an acceleration, hence the dimension will be same as the acceleration, Lt minus 2. Height, L. So the dimensional formula for all type of energies is mL2 T minus 2. Whether it is heat energy, light, sound, electric energy or magnetic energy, all we will be bearing the same formula. Then coming to the torque. Next point is torque. Formula for torque is force into perpendicular distance. This you will learn in 11th class. Torque is the rotational effect of force. Now, force mLt minus 2, perpendicular distance L, the dimension of torque will be mL2 T minus 2. Next is surface tension. Surface tension is a property of the liquids at rest. This also you will learn in 11th class. Then the dimension is, before the dimension we should learn the formula. It is force over length. Force mLT minus 2, length L. So the dimensional formula for surface tension is mt minus 2. L will be missed. Then the relative density. Relative density is, actually the formula is density over density. Density of substance divided by density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. This is the complete formula. Then the dimensions will be, because density cancels with density, dimensions will be m0, l0, t0. This quantity is called as dimensionless quantities. Then is refractive index. Formula for refractive index is velocity of light in vacuum divided by velocity of light in medium. Meaning it is velocity by velocity. Dimensions will cancel, so it is also dimensionless. Stress. Stress is a new term for us. Formula for stress is force upon area. We cannot call it pressure, that you will learn further. The formula is force upon area, formula for pressure, hence the dimensions will be same as that of pressure. M, L minus 1, T minus 2. Coming to the next point, angle. Formula for angle is arc upon radius, length upon length, hence dimension missing, meaning it is a dimensionless quantity again. Coming to strain. Formula for strain is change in length upon original length. That is in relation with stress. This you will study in the chapter called elasticity. The formula for strain is change in length upon original length. Hence it is dimensionless because it is length over length. The next is linear mass density. Mass density meaning mass divided by. When it is written linear, then you will divide it by length. The dimensions will be ml minus 1. Next quantity is universal gravitational constant. We have studied its name in class 9th in accordance with the gravitational formula of Newton. Formula was F is equal to g mm over r square. Now using that formula, g will be force into distance square divided by mass 1 into mass 2. Writing down the dimensional formula, we will get the dimensions of capital G, meaning universal gravitational constant, as m minus 1 L3 T minus 2. Next is wavelength. As it is a length, hence the dimension will be same, meaning L. Frequency. Frequency is 1 upon time, hence the dimension will be T minus 1. Thrust, tension, they both are the kind of forces, different kind of forces. Hence the dimensions will be same as that of force, m, L, T minus 2. Next is Planck's constant. Planck's constant is a number whose value is 6.63 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. The formula is E is equal to h nu, where E is energy, nu is frequency, h is the Planck's constant. Finding out the value, h is equal to E by frequency. Formula for E, energy, is ml2 T minus 2, and for frequency is T minus 1. Hence the dimensional formula for Planck's constant will be ml2 T minus